Hi everyone, this is your Young People's Love Talk video. Help, I don't know what to do with my life. I talk to young people on a regular basis about what they're going to do with their lives. And what I want you to know is it's okay for you at whatever young age you are not to know what you want to do with your life. You're young. And part of being young is trying new things and learning and growing and developing. That's how you kind of figure out where you want to be and what you want to do. So I want to give you a couple pointers, but first I want to really just lay some foundation that if you're getting pressure from your parents or your friends or your neighbors or whoever, that you should know what you're going to do with your life at a young age, you can just kind of tune it out. Just wow, 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 forget they're talking to you, or just go, okay, thank you, and then just go about your life. Because what matters is what makes you happy, and feeling pressured to make a decision that you're going to feel stuck with or maybe invest time and money in that really doesn't make you happy, that's not a win-win-win. That's not a win for anybody. So here's some tips if you're a young person, and you don't know what to do with your life. Number one, you're young, go out and try new things. Get to know new people, try new experiences. No, I'm not talking about eating some kind of laundry soap or a tablespoon of cinnamon. I'm not talking about that kind of new experience. I mean, come on. I'm talking about try new hobbies, try new events, open your eyes, be paying attention, listen, just be awake and aware and start to notice. Okay, that's going to help you broaden your horizon and give you some new experiences that one of them might go, oh, wow, I volunteered at the pet shelter and I love it. Maybe I want to look at working with animals or doing something else. Number two, I want you to start to really pay attention to what makes you happy. What are the things that you like? What are the things that you love? If you like history or you like art or you really love science or doing experiments, those are little signals that you might want to look at doing something in one of those areas because you already like it or love it. And the best thing I could tell you is if you get into a career path and it's something that you really enjoy, that's the best by far. So pay attention to what makes you happy, subject-wise, activity-wise, people-wise, and start to pay attention. Now, a third tip is that we do have existing tools you can use online. There's a Myers-Briggs personality test that they pair with career options to try to look at your personality and see what kind of careers might be a good fit for you. So there are tools, and a lot of the high schools have them for free. There's just tons of free things online that you can use to kind of determine, well, what's my aptitude? What career paths might I consider given the kind of person that I am? Why not? I mean, what do you have to lose? All right. Another thing is you can change your mind. If you decide I'm going to do X, Y, or Z, and 3 or 5 years into it, it's really not your cup of tea, change your mind, go do something else. Because otherwise, you're going to end up like an old person who's going back to school at 50 or 45 or whatever because they didn't go with what really mattered to them. And that's okay. Like good for these people who finally said, yeah, this is what I want to do. That's something to celebrate, that they're boldly going after what they want. But if you do the legwork, I'm talking about you doing the legwork now, then you won't go, oh, I've made a mistake. But if you make a mistake, so what? I already covered that in another video. You want to be able to say I made a mistake. All right. So another point for you, another tip is to ask for help. Talk to people, talk to young people, talk to old people, talk to your orthodontist or your, the guy at the bank, whoever. Just talk to people. Do you like your job? Do you like this? Just get engaged like you're exploring. Like you were going to do a research paper on what's the thing I should do with my life. If you took that on, you'd really be engaged. You'd be interviewing people like crazy. What about this? What do you think about that? Or you could really have some fun with that. Okay, the next tip is that you can always get some help and shadow people or kind of go with them for the day, depending on the type of job that they're in. I mean, I don't know that they'd let you in an OR or some other types of jobs, but there's lots of positions in life or career paths where you can shadow someone. You can kind of go with them for the day and see what would it be like to be a research assistant, or what would it be like to be a field salesperson, or what would it be like to be a vet tech or whatever. Like, get in the trenches and kind of try it out, because I've known people who've done that and they were like, after one day, like, oh no, 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 I would never like that. Because you want to do your homework. And lastly, if you don't know what to do with your life, so maybe not lastly, but one of the last things is, if you don't know what to do with your life, don't make yourself wrong or bad, or judge yourself like there's something wrong with you. You're young. I don't think it's a reasonable expectation that we expect young people to know what they're going to want to do for 30 or 40 years. I just don't think it's reasonable. But the last tip is, what will make this easier for you, I promise, is if you go to work on yourself with growth and development. Because when you go to work on yourself with growth and development, you become more self-aware. You increase your emotional intelligence, and those things will go a long way to helping you find your path in life and what you'd really like to do. So I hope that's been helpful. If so, you can always hit the share button. If you have more questions, please let me know, because I want you young people to have really great futures, and I'm here to support that. Have a great day.